Here we have the daily price chart for Nvidia Corporation, stock ticker NVDA. So we are heading into the open right now, the final trading session on Friday, and we can see that we are getting a little bit of a lower price open to start the trading session. Currently, we're looking at opening prices below 121.50. So this is fairly significant given the fact that we have broken prior resistance levels during yesterday's trading session. So the fact that we're trading under a little bit of pressure here does suggest that momentum here to the top side could be waning a bit, and we could be seeing some downside price action here into the close of the trading week. So if we move into the price chart a little bit here, we can determine some important support and resistance levels that can be used for real-time trading activities throughout the trading day today and then toward the beginning of next week. So as we can currently see here, the most recent price break came at this 120.15 resistance zone. This was the August 1 trading high. And as we can see here, there has been a fairly strong short-term upward trajectory here that has supported share prices over the last few trading sessions. Specifically, we did see a close yesterday coming in at just around the 121.50 level, just above there. And we're seeing prices kind of fluctuate around that level currently. So as we can see here, the share price has managed to move above the entire exponential moving average cluster. All four of these moving averages are pointed in the upside direction. And then in addition to that, we're also seeing a few moving average crossovers that do support the outlook here longer term. Even though we are seeing a bit of a weak open here to start the trading session, we can see that the 20-day exponential moving average is starting to cross over the 50-day exponential moving average. We can move into the chart here a bit, drill into the chart, and you can sort of start to see here that this yellow line is starting to cross above the orange line. So this does tell us that the shorter term EMA is now crossing above the slightly longer term EMA. And then since all four of these moving averages are pointed in the upward direction, the suggestion here would be that share prices are likely to find support zones at higher and higher levels. So currently, as things stand, if we're looking at the moving average cluster as the basis for near-term support, we can see that the next price level to the downside essentially comes in right around 114.30. That's about $7.50 from current price levels. So we could see a bit of a drift back toward that direction, into that direction, as we close the trading week. This will be a fairly significant trading session, however, because if you're bullish on this stock, you do want to see share prices cross above this 120.50 level, 120.15 level, I should say, into the close. If we do see a closing price level above this area, this would be a bullish event, and this would suggest that we will need to start to retarget this downtrend line that was posted following the all-time highs for the stock, which came in at 140.76. So as things currently stand, there is a strong upside movement here. And if we were to drill into the shorter term timeframes, we would be able to see a very strong upward momentum in share prices. But today's close is going to be critical in terms of how we view this prior 120.15 resistance zone, because if we do close below here, this would suggest at least a period of consolidation in the sideways direction, or even a possible retracement lower back into the exponential moving average cluster. So if we're looking at the indicator reading on the daily chart, we can see some positive signals here, given the fact that the stock, we did not exactly reach into oversold territory here, but we did reach lows in the RSI, which came in at roughly 33.2. So this is fairly close to being in oversold territory. And then as you can see here, we did roll out of this area and into the upside direction. And then as that happened, the relative strength index managed to move above its own exponential moving average. So as you can see here, the purple line crossed above the yellow line. And this would be a bullish signal given the fact that the RSI is now moving ahead of its own exponential moving average. In addition to that, this is a factor that I pointed out previously in prior Nvidia videos. But as you can see here, this prior downtrend in share price momentum has also completed itself. So this has also run its course. Ultimately, the suggestion here would be that the price lows, which were generated at $90.69, did turn out to be the ultimate price low, and that this downtrend here, which began roughly, we can call this roughly the middle of July, has now run its course and is unlikely to continue. If we do start to see some resistance zones build up here near term, This could put some downside pressure again on the stock once again, and then move us back into the exponential moving average cluster. But it does look like we're starting to drift higher a bit here. We're now trading back above the 120.50 level to start the trading session. So since we're fairly early on here in the trading session, it does look like we now have the potential possibility to continue pushing higher, at least today. So the real question here going forward will be whether or not we close the session above the 120.15 level. This is mainly due to the fact that this is a Friday trading session. So what this means is that a daily close today will also be a weekly close. So if we can close above this 120.15 level on a weekly basis, this will solidify the stock in terms of its footing ahead of the exponential moving average cluster, and it will help to validate the positive slope that is being seen in each of these exponential moving averages. In addition to that, we can sort of look at some of the trading volumes here. We're getting some conflicting signals, given the fact that we were seeing some rising values within the trading volumes themselves, because we're currently seeing a bit of a decline here. It would not be surprising to see this continue today because liquidity levels tend to dry up during the Friday trading sessions. So it wouldn't be entirely surprising to see share prices start to be affected by weaker trading volumes into the close by the end of trading today. So as things currently stand, the next level to the top side to watch would really be with this uptrend, with this upward move into the prior downtrend line. This is a downtrend, not an uptrend. But if we were to see share prices possibly move into the 130.50 level, this would be another area of resistance that could be expected, given the fact that the stock did continue to post a series of lower highs after posting this all-time high above 140 during the June 20 trading session. So as things currently stand, we're still looking at this downtrend line as a possible hindrance or a possibility for a resistance level to start forming here near term. So even though we would be looking for a positive close here above this 115 mark, there is a potential resistance zone that rests about $10 higher, given the fact that the stock has continued to post a series of lower highs, and then we also broke significant levels of support during this move into this 90.69 area. So here's the current market outlook for Nvidia Corporation, stock ticker NVDA. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.